Better block these tires, that way it can't roll anywhere. And might I add, if he wasn't too cheap to have 1.5-inch wrenches in his truck, then we wouldn't have to use these crescent wrenches. Or the bright wrenches, yes. Finally did it. It snowed. Yeah. Gross. Anyway, today's kind of a different one. Kind of a special project today. So we had somebody contact us about, it's about 15, 16 acres of CRP that they want to take out of CRP. It's been in for a very long time, and we farm right next to it. Basically, he just wants us to tear that out. This weekend, in this snow, we're gonna go ahead and get all those trees ripped out of there. We've got a little Vermeer with a bucket on it. We think that'll pull pretty much all of those, if not all of them. And I got a chainsaw just to cut them up and kind of get those trees out of there. And then we're gonna do a little bit of moldboard plowing. Yeah, get all the roots tore out and all that stuff. Get all that nice CRP grasses and things like that just buried. Just get put back into the soils and really turned over so that we can plant into it in the spring. We may have to change a wheel on the plow. Dad and I are both hoping that that's all that it needs. The Vermeer, I don't have to say much about the Vermeer. That thing is ancient and it just fires every time. So I'm not even gonna say anything. It's just, it always runs for us. You don't have that much junk.
Huh?
We don't have that much junk. It's just little pieces.
I'm assuming this valve is junk.
Gotta move this wagon out of the way. Jeannie can probably move. Actually, we could probably move the wagon with the Jeannie. Should be able to get it out now without moving the wagon. Lift your blade a little. That's all you got. You're looking good. Ruh-roh. You're good. About. That's good. Don't want too much weight towards the front there. That. There we go. All right. Let's get after it. I am insanely close here with my axle on that step, so wish me luck. Also, fuel filters froze, or one of them did, and we just changed it not a little bit ago. This fills with a little bit of water, it gets frozen, can't start the tractor. So we changed that, and now I'm hoping there's enough fuel in it that we don't have to bleed the injectors or anything like that. If it dies on me, well, we might have a problem. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, fire's right up. Hope the fuel gauge is just not working. Now, if we just don't pull these steps off the side of the bin, that'd be great. That's third. There's first. Now I need to kind of steering, and this is toit. Need to kind of swing and then swing back in. Just hope I squeeze by it. Just right out of there. All right. We got that little Vermeer we're going to be using to pull the trees out with the bucket. Kind of just get underneath them and just rip them out of the ground there. And then we're going to be using this and the chainsaw to kind of just pile them up, get them onto the trailer, get those dumped somewhere. And then the neighbor actually has a 4-bottom John Deere Moldboard plow that he said we could use. So that's the plan there. We just went over there, we cut some brush a little bit around it that was growing up around it, but I mean, he's taken really good care of it, greased it up and stuff like that, so the boards are actually not completely rusted. And it's been sitting outside this whole time, so he's been taking care of it, painted it up, things like that. We're hoping to be able to pull it with this. Maybe even get some plowing action in the snow here. I am driving a 2155 white. My dad bought this tractor brand new in 1984 for like $40,000. Wish you could do that today. Brand new tractor today is 10, 12 times that now. 400 to 500,000. Well, I should say 155 horse tractor is 175,000 brand new probably. Not quite as bad as a $500,000. Looks like we got about, I don't know, maybe 10 little snags we got to take out of here. Nothing crazy. You got it in reverse. Now I asked him if he had it in forward or reverse, and he said forward. Tricky part is with this, is there's no brakes, so you can't hit the clutch when you're coming down that ramp, or else you will fly down it. Well, and if you see something on down,
I'm just going to shoot for this one right here, go to that one, and then head that way.
okay, yeah, that'll work.
And then we'll end up over here.
Okay. Yeah. Not, there we go. Okay, time to dump off. You can see a pretty wet spot here. We are not going to be getting into that. So I'm just gonna dump this stuff kind of off into these trees here. This other portion of the CRP that he's got. Yeah, this is a pretty wet area. I think next to this big old Widowmaker. ought to do just nicely. Scariest of trees. Look at the thorns on that sucker. Yeah, we're not going to get into that especially, so I'm going to go ahead and dump it here. So my tractor died, and I'm wondering if that fuel gauge didn't work. Luckily we have the dually sitting here. I think that's it. Maybe I'm pointing at nothing here, but let's hope there's fuel in that tank, because I'm kind of just dead in the water, and that is literally our last tree. We got everything else out. It's all gone. Do we have any fuel in the truck?
That tractor was full.
Huh?
That tractor was full.
Gauge is reading E.
Yeah, that gauge don't work.
Okay, I didn't think so, but it died. And it wasn't like it just kind of came to a slow, idled itself down and just died. Almost like it was running out of fuel.
I got to looking at this stuff. I'm not sure the rolling cutters on that plow are going to work in this.
You need new ones. The back one is fine.
Yeah, it was good replaced.
Yeah, but the front three were definitely pretty shot. Well, it took quite a bit, but not enough to constitute being out of fuel. It is leaking fuel. Put my finger over that.
That. Yes.
Gotcha. Probably stuff a piece of gum in here.
What?
Nothing. You must be hammering in that dimple you were talking about, since those are the deer filters. And they don't make the white ones anymore.
Huh?
And they don't make white anymore.
Well,
filters. Or you can't get them.
I can't get them locally, let's put it that way.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep. I suppose if I went to Ag Couple.
Down in Canton, well, they could probably deliver them. Yeah, that's...
A lot worse.
It's not upside down, is it?
No, can't.
You want to just drop the trailer here? Or take the Vermeer home?
That's what I was thinking. Let's take the Premier down, put it away. We're done with it.
Okay. See the light. 71 Challenger? Honestly, I can't remember. It's been so long ago that he bought that. Anybody need a screener? Because I never want to use it again. Did you want to still put that anagel in?
I don't know.
Well, I guess if it just leaks out, you really don't.
Yeah.
Fired right up that time. Well, I was gonna try to finish here, since I just had that one tree. I actually have a few more things to do, or that I want to do anyway, in this before I take it off the field. I need to push a few trees back on the edge of the fields, and or on the edges of the field, and yeah, there's a few more trees that I want to kind of get out of the way and move. So, unfortunately, I cannot see anything. We kind of need daylight. We can't plow today anyway, and it sounds like we're gonna have to wait a little bit before we plow in the morning. So I'll have some time just to, you know, take 20 minutes basically just to clean up the rest of that in the daylight. So I think that's the plan. If you're wondering, I cannot see anything. Well, that was interesting. I may know where all the gears are. However, I have no idea where the windshield wiper is. That's air conditioning. Radio. Didn't even know this had a radio. Front wiper high. Does this even work? Oh boy! Oh, I think it's breaking. Oh, it is broken. Uh-oh. Oh, we got her. Okay. Well, that was not pleasant. I think it wasn't that far. Well, that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow, depending on the weather, it is still snowing, and I tell you what, we've actually got quite a bit of snow coming. Hello, beautiful. The fuel's not leaking. We're not going to set any land speed records this morning. Let her get warmed up a little bit. She's got a hard day of work ahead of her. So we're only running 10 mile an hour, 8.5 actually, over to that other farm. Now we do still have a little bit of ammonia to go on this fall. The tanks, there they sit. That was our last field. We just didn't get it done, which isn't a huge deal. We got everything else done though. Let's go second. I don't think I can pick that one up. Alright, we'll get these little snags pushed out of the way. Like I said, we're going to go back and try and fill in those spots that we did pull some of these trees. And then we'll go get that plow and see how See how it's looking. Okay, we've managed to get all of the holes as filled as I possibly can. We found this little straggler here on the side of the entrance there, and we just went ahead and moved it too, because we got to get the combine stuff through there, and not only that, but it's very dead and just was kind of sitting there. We figured we may as well clean it up, seeing as the rest of this place is really pretty well kept, so we're just going to keep it that way. Caught that snag. Really didn't want to catch that. Here we are. Get up over there. Nice. Beautiful. Usually things don't work exactly how you want it to, but I couldn't ask for a better way. Shove that stuff in there. Alright, reverse out of there. Honestly, the fact that we kept all those trees between those two standing widowmakers, whatever you want to call them, don't look too shabby. There's your 4-bottom plow sitting next to that white tank. We've got to get it out of there. It is a John Deere 145, I think, something like that. But anyway, we're gonna have to chain this up, get it pulled out of there somehow. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if we could get a chain here and off the back of the bucket here and just kind of just lift it up and just get it out. Then I think I can hook up to it pretty easy, because like I said, I think the wheel is fine. I think the wheel's fine, so I just need it out of there and I think I can hook up to it. Okay, we're moving this tank. That way we can just hook up to the 3-point and get it out of there. Should be a million times easier, even though the tires are flat. Solid. Better block these tires, that way it can't roll anywhere. So, yeah, let's just try and take that off, I think.
That's the best. I'm not sure why we got to take this off. Never had to with our plows.
I don't know. What do you say? It's probably 1 3/4 inches. Well, this is way off. I'll tell you that right now.
It may not even be the right jump.
It's way off. Yeah, this is saying it's 3/4. So I can tell you it is not 3/4. Well, this don't even...
It's in the truck. It's in the toolbox in the truck. It rattles off.
How does it rattle off of there?
Don't ask me. Just right around in the truck.
Well, I mean, this should work, right?
No.
Why? As I was saying, our method of getting this top off is, yeah.
Well, it turns. That's a plus.
That is a plus, but that doesn't mean the nut's turning.
Oh, yeah. Well, we gotta have that collar.
Yeah, absolutely.
I might add to all you folks watching and listening out there that my son gave me the short pipe wrench.
Yeah, well, all you gotta do is put your body weight down on it. I'm lifting above the shoulders here. So you're welcome. And might I add, if he wasn't too cheap to have 1.5-inch wrenches in his truck, then we wouldn't have to use these crescent wrenches.
Pipe wrenches.
Or the pipe wrenches, yes. Oh boy. Come out of there. Nope. Alright, now we can get hooked up. Okay, now we're cooking with gas here. Where with this trip? Yeah, that's Okay, well, believe it or not, literally everything took grease. I'm not joking. This bar took more grease than like our case ripper would. Unbelievable.
What's that?
Said I'm gonna start in this corner here.
You gonna go round and around like I was talking?
I'm just gonna do a straight down, and then I think just go to the other end, and
Do what now?
I'm just gonna go straight this way, and then go to the
wrong way.
Huh?
Going the wrong way.
You want? Oh, do I want to throw it out?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
If you're going around and around.
Well, no. I'm gonna do a. Well, I was just gonna do a straight, and then cut to the other side of the field and do a straight, and just keep.
Well, you're on the wrong way. You got to have your furrow in then.
Okay, well then I'll go to that end first. Wait, I gotta have my furrow in? Okay, yeah, so I'll start there and go this way.
No, that's the wrong way.
Huh?
It's going to throw the dirt that way.
If I start on that end and go this way?
Your furrow would be on the outside.
You want the dirt thrown out?
You have to. You have to have your. If you're going to start on the outside edge, you have to.
Oh, so I can drop into the furrow.
Correct.
Okay.
Otherwise, you could be plowing up pine trees on the next pass. That's not going to work.
Okay, so I'll start on that end and go that way. But I'm not going to be able to plow this straight, obviously, with the end rows. Or should I just try to find the longest straight path and go?
Well, yeah.
Which, yeah, I guess I can divide like this little bitty section into one, and then divide, you know.
Since we don't even know if this is going to work,
Why don't I just pull over there and drop in?
I'm going to say, see how that jogs?
Yeah, start it right at the jog.
Start it at the jog.
Okay.
I'm going to ride with and see if we got room in here. And I think we
you
should
reckon
leave
about third gear?
probably
Fourth? Yeah, I'm in fourth now.
Probably fourth, direct or under.
Full, I mean, this, I feel like I'm going to pull the plow apart at this
Well, you might.
6 mile an hour.
Yeah, well, you could probably do that. But
Really? Well, I mean, I'm sure I could pull it, but I think the plow would explode.
Well, that's what I said. We're overpowered.
That's what I mean.
I think we better leave a little bit of a buffer by those pine trees, too. I don't think we want to run up right to them.
Directly against them.
Right.
Okay.
This is not real comfortable.
Oh, I'm sure it's not. I used to ride there all the time. What do you mean?
Yeah. Not there.
What do you mean?
How much of a buffer are you going to leave along the pine trees?
Oh, I can't go clear up against the pine trees, right? Because I'll be throwing out. Oh, wait, I want to be thrown out.
Let me start the damn thing.
No, we're good. I got it. I forgot since we're coming on this, it's going that way, I can start on this end. We're fine. We got it. It's going well. He's only yelled at me twice. We've been 40 feet. Back is down, forward is up.
Say what now?
Back is down, forward
And
is
that
up.
is backwards.
That's what I'm saying. That it's back.
Okay, we can switch that quick.
Okay. It'd be easier for me anyway.
Yeah, that's backwards. Darn newbies in a Moldboard plow.
I think his furrow is a lot straighter than mine. As if he's been doing this longer than I have or something. So I told Dad, hey, you want to run the plow for just a little bit while I get some drone footage? That was a little while ago. And he's still going. I think he secretly enjoys it. Which, don't get me wrong, it is oddly satisfying. However, it's a little wet. It's doing a decent job though. But yeah, it's getting a little mucky. I can see him bent over in the cab just holding the diff lock the entire time. So we'll see what he says here, but I'm going to try to continue on and try to finish. I thought he was going to just get to the corner here and come back and let me take over, but as I said, I think he's just enjoying it too much. He's just been sitting in the truck, just kind of watching. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know what time it is, but maybe I can go get us a lunch or something. Obviously this has got to be hit with a finisher. Maybe the edges we can hit with a disc or something, get some of the sod tore up, and then come out and level this off. Which actually, I'm not too sure. That's going to be rough riding. Obviously, I mean, it'll settle down. It'll freeze and get rained on and settle down to where it's not going to look like this, obviously. But I've never used a moldboard plow, so I have no idea. I mean, obviously a field cultivator is going to have to go over to level it out so that we can plant into it. I know he's having fun because, like I said, he hasn't given it back to me yet. Maybe he thought I was doing a terrible job. I don't know. Oh, it's always fun riding in the cab with your dad. Oh, here I am. It's my first time running this dumb thing. What are you doing? Put the 3-point down. Just yelling at me. Oh gosh. Then he calls me a newbie. Thought I'd never get called a noob by my dad. I just made an oopsie. So basically what happened, the hydraulics popped down on the back side of this. I don't know if the 3-point hitch maybe got a hold of them or what, but anyway, messed up the hydraulics where I had to go back out and hook them back up, and I went to go, I was doing only about 4 miles an hour. I wasn't doing 6, but went to go put that plow down, and this was in float because I noticed I had to put the hydraulics back in, so I went to go put that down and I put this one down. That's the bucket. And it was low enough that I dug it into the ground. As you can see, obviously, I lost my, what do you call it? Furrow? Yeah, furrow. I lost my furrow because the plow wouldn't go down in the back end, so that's how I noticed. And anyway, yeah, so I just broke the loader, I think. It is totally, I mean, it's just hanging there. I stretched these out so far that it just, I can't do anything with it. So, the chain is frozen in there. I was gonna grab the chain at least out of here, so make sure it doesn't fall out while I'm going down the field. Yeah, there we go. Since I just did that, like an idiot. Good morning. So last night we ended up just taking the bucket off of the loader on the 155. I did not get finished. It was very late by the time we ended up getting this all loaded up, and we just decided to call it a night because we knew we weren't going to get it done. So Dad is going to be heading up there this morning and finishing up that field. He's going to be plowing because I've got about 5,000 bushel of beans to go to town, probably a line, and we pretty much just have today to do it because as of 6 o'clock tonight, there's supposed to be a winter storm. Who knows? Foot of snow, something like that. 40-mile-an-hour winds. Can't really haul in that. So we kind of just want to get it done now. And so that's going to be the plan for today. So hopefully I can get a shot of him with the field done and all plowed. And hopefully I can also say that I'm done hauling 5,000 bushel of beans. Now, we got to get hooked up to this auger here. I'm gonna get the 3-point backed up to it. Boy, I thought I raised up that auger. I backed under that sucker and it's not even close. It needs to go way higher. Dad's off with the plow. Ruh-roh. I didn't see that we left this open. See what's going on. Yeah, the belts are definitely spinning. Gosh, gee dang it. That one. There's two on this side. And they look like 9/16 maybe. I may as well shut the PTO off. Usually I think of the worst way that something can go, or the amount of stuff that I need to do to get something done. I think of that and I'm like, that's the worst case scenario. I could probably do it quicker if I just take some shortcuts. And I don't know why I do that, because every time the shortcuts never work and usually end up costing me more time than if I would have just done it the long way and just got it over with. Like this stinking panel on the bottom that the auger is in the way of. Oh goodness, that actually just, that might have screwed me. Wait. And get it up high enough, maybe. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh. We bent her enough, we got it out of there. Okay. Hello, beautiful. Crescent, I keep calling her pipe wrench, a crescent wrench, I don't know why. Pipe wrench. Wrong way. Basically what I gotta do now is I gotta put this pipe wrench on the end of this withdrawal here and just turn those beans out until I get it unplugged. And this isn't just unlucky. This is just the negligence of leaving that withdrawal open when we filled the bin. And that's my fault. I am the one that got the bins ready. For some reason, usually we just shut them right when we're done hauling. So I'm not really too sure why that one didn't get shut. Now that I think I've got enough out of there, I'm gonna go ahead and back it up a little bit to give that motor a running start. Belt could definitely get tightened as well, but we're gonna try just reversing this. Give it kind of a head start. It seems like it's going pretty easy. I think it's empty by now. All right, fine. Oh, come now. Come now. That's tight enough. I got the door shut. Wow, what is going on here? Why is that pulling so hard? Well, I'm going to be here a while loading this truck this way, so I'll see you guys in a couple days when I got the truck loaded. Oh baby, we're liking that. We had a wad of something in there that finally came out. She'll run now. Actually, getting ahead of myself. Let's try it first. I think it's gonna run, but solid. My golly, what a nightmare. Just trying to load a truck. But we got her going. Okay, we're not actually heading out. We're gonna take the semi home, but I'm gonna take the truck over and just check on Dad, see how he's doing. You know, he's over plowing that field literally a quarter of a mile away from here, so I just want to see how far he's gotten. And yeah, it looks like he's on his way home, actually. I just pulled out and I think that's him on the road right in front of me. So either something broke down again or he's finally done. It is 4:30. So he might be done. I could see that. But I am going to go take a look at it nonetheless. Now, I will say, obviously it doesn't look good at all. However, it had to be done. We had to come out here, moldboard plow this, just get all this sod tore up. It's done. Might need a disc or something, or leveled up 15 times, but the soil is disturbed. The grass is uprooted. Best we could do.